Good afternoon, Twitch. How you doing? It is Saturday, and I have been gone for quite some time, and you deserve an explanation. To put it simply, I need to really focus on myself, and will need to continue to do so. And streaming is part of the thing I really actually want to do. And if I can make it a career, it is something I would love to pursue. But I realize that I don't have the skill set to actually make that a possibility. I don't know how to do things like video editing. I don't know how to create my own art assets and such, specifically like thumbnails and such. And just a lot of other skills. And of course, because of COVID, still been active looking for a job, and I'm slowly transitioning right now since there's 1 month left of the CARE Act. Despite my best efforts of applying for jobs, I haven't gotten one. And so I realize I've got to put more time towards coming out of when the benefits stop, to be in a more attractive position for employers, because as I've said before multiple times on stream, job market is a complete mess. It really is top down, and even if you watch people like Devin Nash's channel, he even had, the VP of Twitch on it. I recently just watched his video of that, and I really feel like, oddly enough, despite having the VP on his stream, shows how kind of disconnected a lot of people who are successful are from the average Joe. Because it's always it's weird, honestly, when it comes to like writing resumes and stuff. It's like they give the right general advice each time, every time. And they even acknowledge there's like applicant tracking systems, which is part of the reason why resumes are written so terribly now, is because it's a keyword hunt. So it's hard to actually really demonstrate any sort of value. And it really is honestly at an extreme when it comes now into the job market is. And it's feels kind of two-faced about it, where the only way you're ever going to get an employer's attention is by showing that you actually matter as a human being. And that's terrible to say, but it's the truth. Like, you've got to be not only the ants, like exactly what they're looking for and have the skill set and such, you have to actually impress them that they'll actually care about you actually existing as a person. Because, and I'd hate to say it, we can't think of everyone in the world. Like, let's be honest, we have over, 300 million people in the United States. Let's scale it down. I don't think every American can care about every other, 300 other million people in the United States. It's impossible. Like, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So it makes, honestly, making applications and stuff really, really difficult when you try to actually have to constantly rewrite your resume each time, every time, for what you want to do. Never mind the fact, and the biggest struggle, I think a lot of other, the bigger issue that makes the job market a complete mess to apply to is that your average Joe doesn't have the work experience that most employers are looking for, because it's so dead on. Like, what they actually want versus what people actually have, or what jobs that are actually available. And it's really, really bad when your examples, like a resume example, is always going to be like a one-to-one. But that's kind of what I've been doing, is I have to build up my own skill set and such. I just got my certification for Google Analytics. I spent the entire week studying and learning their system to get that certification. trying to basically build up a skill set so I can learn more about social media marketing, or marketing and social media, more of like behind the scenes tools, and how to actually understand them, utilize them, not only for a possible career, but also at the same time, just what's going on, just to be able to get a career and build something for myself, because that's what I really need. Coming out of this epidemic is I need to trade. And I need to be, say, like, I can actually use, you know, Affinity Designer or Affinity Photoshop. I need to be able to use video, you know, something like Sony Vegas here. I want to be able to have a competent skill set that allow me to create things on my own time so I can actually publish things online. And I think that's something, unfortunately, like our entire complete educational system does not allow. And it's more difficult when you really don't have people to network with. I know a lot of employers and stuff, it's like it's the who you know. We are such in a heavy who you know world that it almost makes the job market itself such an archaic or tool that you're completely fighting against, because like even the VP says, like, don't even, but like they have hundreds of thousands of recruiters in Amazon, and they literally say, yeah, circumvent all of them and just find the person who actually can make the hiring decision. And you gotta network with that person. Of course, the biggest struggle of that is a lot of those people are really good at actually keeping themselves hidden, or they are good at preventing themselves from being contacted. So it makes applying for jobs even harder when a normal 9-to-5 job no longer financially supports a person anymore to be self-supportive. I think that's honestly the real biggest problem in the United States right now, is people don't get paid enough in relation to how much things cost. The minimum burn of the average person needing to be independently, economically self-sufficient is too high in relation to what people are actually being given as a wage. It's messed up, but not to mention, of course, last week, oh my goodness, last week, that a lot of accusations, and my only response to that is it's important to have both trust and doubt. I see too many sound bites of believed women and too many sound bites of people who don't understand the philosophy of innocent until proven guilty. It's bad on both sides. But I would simply say this, because there is a good middle ground, and thankfully, oddly enough, Twitch did the right thing in the middle ground. They suspended accounts, and they're investigating. It's important to believe the accusations that you are given at face value, and to actually take action, appropriate action, in things that will unfortunately make people unhappy, which will result in people's accounts being suspended, taking away that entertainment. But it's also just as important that when you have done that, and to actually do the other part, which I think a lot of people have a misconception about justice, or the philosophy of justice, and this goes with the sound bite of innocent until proven guilty. You do need to have doubt. You need to have the doubt that there is a chance that the allegations and accusations are false. And you can only do that not by your gut instinct, not by your feelings, but actually hiring an investigator and have them, a neutral party, do the investigation and find out if they're actually legitimate. And it's that muddy middle ground I find that people take such a hard exception to, because it doesn't go to the extremes. And I would warn people, since we do live in a culture of outrage, because you can go to any streamer, radio host, television show, and hear whatever you actually want to hear and be justified in your emotional outrage and such, but it results in a complete abandonment of your logic and your ethics. And I feel like it's important for that to be said, is before you go to either extreme. See, at that point, Wallach, you say a private investigator can be bribed. I wouldn't trust them any more than anyone else. See, if you go down that road, you can't go, and here's the third part actually, don't go down the route of nihilism. If you go down the route of nihilism, it prevents anyone from actually doing anything at all. And most private investigators are actually good at their job because they're not, especially in a situation like this, they don't have a stake in it. They don't actually personally know either party. There's a very good chance that they wouldn't actually know either party on a personal level, especially since this is involving online personalities. So, yes, there's a hypothetical that anyone can be bribed, but if you let yourself go down that road of nihilism, then it's just as bad as hearing that woman that was hosted on, that was actually shown on Last Week Tonight saying basically burn the entire country down. Like, I do not subscribe to the extremes of nihilism. I think it is important, like, yeah, you'd rather be realistic and stay neutral. You're right, and here's actually something else that's important, is I think a lot of people, because these things were brought out through social media, all these accusations were brought out through social media, it resulted in mob justice. And, you know, it's very difficult to actually find actual civil justice, you know, because when you deal with a social, like a lot of these accusations are related to relationships. There's not, you know, a hard and fast rule like a crime or anything like that. I know a lot of people will say like, well, it's sexual harassment or sexual abuse. And that in itself becomes a very gray area. And ask yourself, is there actually a crime where you could actually say detain a person and convict them? You know, at what point do you go from, all right, can you just break it up and, you know, what's a police officer supposed to do? You know, maintain the peace. You know, or in a case of a civil suit, people should really actually go to a lawyer first. Because while in the workplace, it's a lot easier to actually deal with sexual harassment policies because it's actually determined by the corporation and people are directly connected. They are employees and employers. They are in established roles within their organization. Publicly, or in the case of all these streamers, they're independent contractors. Like, I think Twitch actually is doing a really great thing by doing the suspensions and doing the investigations. Because you don't know how deep the relationships went, because a lot of this is social. You know, if you go so far and you find out that, yes, there was actual assault, you could find people being, you know, you could actually see if police charges would actually be necessary. But it requires evidence, though. And being able to have someone being willing to actually file the brief or file a warrant for a person's arrest. And that's something a lot of people don't either have the knowledge, the financial resources, or the means to actually pursue those. And that's what, you know, let's be honest, one flaw of our entire justice system is it's either too expensive or it doesn't actually work towards the benefit of the general public. And so when relationships go south, it becomes a mess. And that's why this entire situation is a complete mess. And that's why I hope, and that's why I say, like, this is actually the best situation possible, because Twitch, technically, for the original set, you know, the people who are streamers and such, or not actually employed by Twitch. Let me be specific about that. Twitch technically didn't have to do anything. As terrible as it sounds, they technically didn't have to do anything. But I think our morality has shifted. I think that's the best way. Our morality has changed and has shifted out of line with what regular law enforcement can do. And because Twitch has constantly been receiving bad PR mess after bad PR mess, they have to actually do something about it. Hope these bans will clean up Twitch even a little bit, because it's indicative of a bigger problem with Twitch as well. Absolutely. No, that's actually, like, that's why I say this is actually the best thing possible, is it's gonna hurt a lot of the people who are streamers and stuff that either lost their account, that either had their account suspended and lost their partnerships and such. But guess what? For those who are actually deemed, you know, deemed innocent, then good. Those things can be reestablished. No problem. Suspensions can be undone. Partnerships can be reforged. As long as, you know, there's, you know, that proof and evidence that you didn't do the things that you were accused of. But I think for a lot of people, and let's be honest, this is the, you know, the downfall of youth when it comes to streaming. And being in such a infant industry, because streaming is very much a new industry. A lot of these people, how old were they? They were in their 20s. They're in their teens. They were teenagers. They were, you know, I'm not going to say they're kids. They were adults, and they should face the consequences as adults. But they're still young. They didn't have the wisdom to actually know how to actually have a healthy relationship. What's actually allowed. You know, they either let the money, the fame, the fortune all get to their heads. And either because of a lack of a moral code or a lack of support. You know, I should actually turn off this music. That's actually not going to help at all. They easily thought, hey, I could just party like a stereotypical college, you know, the stereotype of what people think of when they think of a college student. No, like I said, that's like, what is it, mob justice, and it's actually I completely lost the word on that. Cancel culture. It's basically a subversion or deviation of mob justice. Obviously, cancel culture is a lot more proactive in things, but there's that. But I think it's very important to be able to talk about these things and really understand that it's important to have the perspective that it's not, you shouldn't be on the complete extremes one way or the other. You know, do not, you know, let your trust, you know, like I said with the nihilism, you can't let yourself be completely nihilistic. At the same time, don't let your trust be the top priority when it comes to working with people. And when it comes to listening with people. You should always have that trust. But when it comes to like these serious accusations and such, of all the accusations, it's good to have that doubt. It's good to have that doubt so you do the diligence to do the investigation. And that's what's important. Because then you know you're taking action. You're showing people that you're taking the allegations very seriously through suspensions and termination of contracts and canceling of partnerships and such. But at the same time, you get that person to investigate, to verify. You know, a lot of people says, you know, trust but verify. I say trust and verify. And you have to do things in a sequential order. A lot of people want to think you could do it at the same time. No, you do it sequentially. You have to trust, and that results in doing something that's going to get people upset because you're removing like your favorite entertainment or something from the internet, and that person will have to find a way. He's gonna go, they're gonna go through some real crap trying to find a way to stay afloat. But at the same time, after you've done that, then you can verify. And I think because we have such a soundbite culture, such an outrage culture, you can't be that voice of the middle ground. And that's the unfortunate part about this whole thing, because it really is a mess. And a lot of people are getting involved when they really shouldn't be involved. They should really be trying to actually talk about this logically. But because we all have our own life experiences, we're most likely to actually talk about things emotionally. Yeah, no, that's actually a good thing. That's why John has that channel. It's to let people get it out of their system, get their thoughts, get their emotions, all of it out, and so they can actually then continue with their own lives. Because some people who have no connection to it at all will be completely inundated with everything. When in reality, they shouldn't have it, but because they watch someone who might be indirectly connected to it, they'll let that get to them. And it's good to have a healthy outlet, or be able to, even simply verbally saying it out loud, even if no one's listening, just to get it out of your mind is healthy and important. But those are my thoughts on the whole thing. It's, at the end of the day, it's honestly a mess. But for now, though, I think it's a good time to transition over to where we actually want to do. Kind of wanted to be able to... I did want to take a moment, though, to really explain where I've been. I've been gone for more than a week, basically, because I need to actually come out of this epidemic a stronger person in terms of myself in a professional capacity. I need to be able to have a trade that allows me to actually create things. So I can actually become more marketable and become better than I actually am. And it's still going to make things like applying for jobs really, really difficult, but I'd rather be able to walk out of this whole epidemic with more certifications and having a skill set that allows me to create content that I can actually say, here's what I can do, here's proof of what I've actually created. And whether it succeeds or fails, it can still be pointed to, showing that I can actually do the work. So even if I don't get my idea of self-employment off the ground, I can still get a job and actually, hopefully, be in that position where it's a job that actually allows me to be financially supportive. But, like I said, I want to focus on playing a little games here, and that's what we're going to do. I'm going to sit back and relax here, and I've been playing this game a couple of times. I thought it would be a good idea to kind of start with it. There's a couple games on the docket I have in mind, and why not just start with one? I ended up buying the arcade version of the for the Switch, and I honestly had to say, I like the Nintendo version better. But how have you been, Wallach? How has your week been? I hope you have been well, actually. Guess we're gonna be playing some bad dudes. Who do we want to be? Do we want to be... You know what? Actually, I'm gonna be Blade. I always pick Blade. I am a bad enough dude to rescue the president. You know, one thing I'll definitely say, and Really? You're jumping already? I will want to say one thing about this game, is it's actually a really good game. If anything, I say, like, once you actually look at this game, it's actually really easy. Oh, well, that's not good. I think, if anything, this is actually better than the arcade version. Oh! Surprised I was able to duck that. I think, if anything, oddly enough, as hard as this game actually looks, it's actually a lot easier than the arcade version. And it's actually more enjoyable than the arcade version. And I'm trying to think how to make a video about this. Because I want to say... Oh yeah, we got those nunchucks. That I think this game is much better of a beat-em-up than from the outset. I think it just becomes a lot easier, though, when you actually really figure out what you need to do. Oh, really? Uh-oh. Give me that. Give me that soda. I think the reason why I like this more than the arcade version, it's self-contained. Also, really good music. I will say, once you get the nunchucks, game becomes a lot better. And I think, oddly enough, what makes this game bad is that the, I'm not paying attention. I like the nunchucks better than the sword. Honestly, it doesn't matter which one you have. Nunchucks give you a longer range, though. Oh, what? Guess it was the second one. Knock. Go. There's the boss. There's the boss. He's jumping. He's jumping. He's on his way. He's very happy. Also, we can just exploit this. I think, strangely enough, just being able to exploit this is fun. I'm bad. One other really nice thing is apparently you get a 1-up every stage you complete. So it becomes a lot easier. So you actually do get a good amount of lives. And I think, if anything, like, the best way to look at this game and to have an easy time going through this game is to treat it like, you're playing Kung Fu for the NES. And I know that's strange, but it actually works. Give me that soda. Because all of the other moves you have in this game are actually really bad. Oh, that's a problem. Yep, that was me totally screwing up. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, right. Have to get close enough. He's got the shadow clones. What? Ah, come on. Stop jumping. Seriously. Guys. Why are you guys jumping so much? Oh my god, I've never seen this happen before. Well, then again, I usually have the nunchucks, so... Oh, that was dumb. Well, that was really dumb. You can actually kill these guys faster. You can kill him faster if you do a combo, and then you, fight. Oh. Stop that.
I'm bad.
Well, that was a mess and a half. That was not good. Especially since I lost my nunchucks. Don't worry, we can get more swords. Man lit himself on fire. I think most people who play this game at the start will probably only get past the, we'll get past the first stage, or maybe the first two stages, and then they'll game over. Like, I think the reason why this, like, this game is harder than it has to be, is that there's no consistency on the, does he have nunchucks? He does have nunchucks. I'll take those nunchucks. I'd rather have soda, but enemies unfortunately have set drops in this game. One reason why you want the nunchucks or sword is these guys become one-shot instead of two-shot. Makes them a lot easier to deal with, actually. I don't even know why I went down. There's no reason for me to be down there. Uh-oh. Give him the power punch. This guy's actually a lot easier than you think. Because everyone in this game knows of the hurricane kick. They don't realize you can actually charge or punch in this game, and it has a very long range for some weird reason.
I'm bad.
So it's such a good jingle. Like, I'd actually say the old NES Kung Fu, this game was better. But at the same time, it messed up. Why is the sword guy, please? This is a long train. We've got a long way to go, buddy. I am doing terrible today. Well, he tried. Ah. Yeah, I'm doing god-awful today. Oh well, that's fine. Just enjoy the train. Light some stuff on fire. And off it goes. Right, I forgot. I didn't have my nunchucks. I've got my nunchucks now. No! 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 I don't know why I didn't take damage, but that's fine. It's fine. I'll take it. One reason I do just duck a lot in this game is... apparently, like, it actually helps? Ah, get duck. Yeah. Get out of here, Zombie Karnov. What? No! Oh, that's just rude. No wonder why they didn't... Well... you get the charge punch now. Thankfully, all the little guys only take one hit. Ah. See, I don't get the range of this, of the super punch. Oh, I want you there. Get out of my life. We're near the end. Ah, darn it. Ah, Caltrops. One good thing about Caltrops, you can actually just attack them. Really should be using the power punch more. This guy I still have an issue with. I still haven't figured out what to do against him. He's still... can't figure out some of these enemies. Although I think I'm starting to get it. The problem is, he just attacks in an instant. Thankfully, he apparently doesn't have much health. When do these guys... I've never had these guys jump so much before. Actually, surprised about that. Oh, right. Ah. Falling apart. Falling apart. We're gonna game over. I wanted this to be one credit clear, but I don't think we're gonna get that. Try and get that high score, baby. Can we get him off the edge? Yes, we can. Good old soda. Ah, I always mess that up. gotta actually be really... Not so much a time jump, you just gotta be in the right position to be able to make the distance. I always jump early. I think I also compare this to, Kung Fu, is because enemy placement is more or less static. You kind of know what you're fighting. There we go. Come on. I don't need the sword. I've got nunchucks. And he's got caltrops. One downside, if you have your Now I wish I had the sword. Well, this is gonna make this fight a lot harder. Unless this guy drops something. I only dropped something, alright. Oh no, he jumped over me. I hate this guy. His entire body's a hitbox. And he's gonna take a while. I'm gonna game over here. Only I could expect a double KO. Alright, fine. That's the way it wants to be. That's the way this game wants to be. I'm not a bad enough dude to rescue the president in one time. One try. I needed... Okay, I need you to stop playing hopscotch. You're all getting the power punch. Give me those nunchucks. Those are very helpful. See, the other reason, like, after playing through the arcade game of this, the Johnny Turbo's arcade, I feel like that was very much a quick cash grab because... Yeah, great, awesome. They did port the arcade game. Unlimited credits, awesome. Decent control setup. Just gonna walk around the caltrops. They didn't do a, They didn't put in, like, the instruction booklet or the guide, which for the arcade actually is probably more important to have the instruction manual. Because I gotta be honest, playing through that game, I felt like I didn't really learn anything. Well, I guess I'm using the knife now. And apparently jumping to the spikes and getting hit so many times. I think the sword has the same distance as the knife. It's just a different graphic. How'd he evade that? It's a knife. Damn it! I want the knife. Damn it! I keep screwing that up. I don't know why. I am doing god-awful today. Please, Red Ninja, I need that soda. Give me that. Oh, come on, you put caltrops there. Wow. I'm just having a day here. Please, let me get my charge punch. I'm gonna game over here. I am gonna game over. I don't even know what's causing this. I literally beat this game recently, too. Oh, of course I get hit by the stalactite. Those nunchucks. I don't even think I have enough continues to actually beat this. I was hoping to have my continues for the last stage. But I'll admit, failure is always an option. Oh, come on, get off. There we go. Now, can I actually not get hit? Thank you. Good, I didn't get hit this time. That was very annoying. And of course, then I get hit. Ah, damn it. Oh no! The dog didn't go away. And I totally screwed that up. I'm going to die, aren't I? I am. Damn it! Well, this is a problem. Oh, I should have just left on the ground. Stop! How is he hitting me from there? He's a darn stick. And I... Come on, just get in the loop. Thank you. I don't want to play any more games with you, buddy. And I think part of it is because you can do this, that I like this game more than the arcade version. I hope I have another continue. I really hope I have another continue, because I feel like I'm gonna need it, given how badly I'm playing. Nope. Alright. Do that. Do that. Didn't expect the Grey Ninja to actually run this direction. But honestly, this is like a very faithful recreation of the arcade game. And I'd honestly say, even better, actually. Because it's much more forgiving on the health. Aside from the bosses, obviously. Use sprite limitations. What? Ah, come on. Alright, I can't use that against them. There we go. I think I have one more. Yep, one more. No! I wasn't close enough. Thankfully, we're actually at the end. Not the very end, but we're close to it. No! I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Of course, and then we get Karnov. And this is the boss rush at 0 lives. This is terrible. This boss, honestly, is a lot harder on the arcade version. Still really sucks, though, having to fight. There we go. No, why you... Ah, why are you there? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this, actually. How? Come on, seriously. Oh my god, I can't react to anything. I'm gonna game over. There is actually a limit to how many continues you get in this game, and I think I've hit my run. Really wish I had nunchucks. Really wish I had nunchucks. This is... Actually, no, technically we're somewhat on pace. Somewhat. I think part of the reason why I think this game isn't as good is because, oddly enough, they tried to make things more complicated than they actually need to be. No. So things like your attacks aren't without a knife or nunchuck aren't consistent. So like half the time you do kicks, half the time you do punches, because obviously there's only one attack button. But instead of doing up as your jump like in Kung Fu, you actually have a dedicated jump button, which I think is actually better. Oh no! I walked too close. He got out of his cage. Everyone is just taking cheap shots on me now. No, get away from me! I'm dead. Get away from me! I was hoping to have both my lives. I could've sworn I would have gotten a knife. I'm actually a little confused, actually, because I could've sworn you would have gotten a knife. At least I thought you did. Oh, right. Yeah. There we go. Oh, come on, seriously. Okay, that works. Oh, didn't do the combo. That's fine, though. How? There we go. Alright, so hopefully this guy will be easier, because at least I have this. Because it can only attack you from the ground. I'll try jumping in that leg. I have the high ground. Damn it. Why? Please, game, work with me here. Oh, goody. No lives, no continues. Into the final boss. Good. Good, we're dead. We're definitely dead. I forgot the helicopter blades could actually kill you. I completely forgot they could actually kill you. You know, if this was a drinking stream, I'd drink some alcohol. Now we gotta prove we're a bad dude. Failure is not an option, ladies and gentlemen. If Blade can't do it, Striker can. Blade was a woman. He's not a bad dude. Striker, he is a bad dude. He's got the chops. He's got the soda. He can do everything we need him to do. I'm like, come on. Punch him.
I'm bad.
Don't know why Karnov would join a ninja clan, but he did. Yeah, that actually is green. I guess Striker, instead of green pants, they give him a green outline. Give me those nunchucks! Give me that range. That's the other nice thing about the nunchucks, it's range. If I could actually react in time. I think that's the other reason I just like the NES one. It's built for a console and not... And even though it's a little bit harder, in the respect of being a, Damn it! Picked up the sword, I didn't want the sword. Oh well, let's stick with the sword. We're a knife boy. We don't understand why Blade likes nunchucks and Striker likes the knife, but hey. There we go. One more ninja, there. No, come on, get in position. There we go.
I'm bad.
Give me all these gray ninjas. Getting hit for some... that was my fault. Just not acting fast enough. Alright, I'm not even gonna mess with that. No! Stupid knife. This is a lot easier when you have a knife. If they would stop jumping. Why is... I don't understand why they're doing all the jump attacks now. It's actually bothering me now. It's bothering me a lot. Damn it. The knife has failed me. The knife really has failed me. Get out of here, Naruto.
I'm bad.
Nope. Don't do that. And I still get hit. I actually wonder what the speedrun record of this game is. I think it's maybe 20 minutes or something. I honestly don't think there's many exploits you could actually do. Like, I think if anything, it would be more about just preventing yourself from taking as much damage as possible. I'll take the nunchucks. I think the other reason I like the NES version of this more than the arcade, the game doesn't throw like a horde of enemies at you. I don't know why I went down first. You need to go up first. Give him the power punch. I like the power punch because it pushes him back. Probably not the most optimal way of killing him, but hey, it works. That's one other thing with the NES, the arcade version, your power punch here, you can't charge while you're walking. I don't know why.
I'm bad.
I think if anything, this is like a change. Well, now we're probably gonna lose some lives here. Oh, come on. I just love this music. It just hits that range. Oh, stupid fire guy. Get out of my life. Drop a soda. It's not a soda. It's strange how I can jump the train, which is probably as wide of a gap. I can't jump the spikes. I'm actually gonna die and lose my nunchucks here unless I get that soda. I'm not gonna get the soda, am I? Come on, give me that soda. I could really use that soda right now. I could have sworn there was a soda. No! Nah, I didn't move forward. Hey, how's it going, Coralina? This is what non-glitchy bad dudes look like? Yes, yes it does. How's it going, Coralina? Hope you've been well. Sorry about not being around for a while. I've made some life-changing decisions. Oh, he's gonna drop time, right? is stage white. Not even paying attention to the color of these enemies anymore. But how you doing? How have you been this week? Hope you've been well. There you go. How am I not hitting him? Power Punch! Don't fail me, Power Punch! Yeah, so here's the update of my situation. I'll probably be streaming less because I need to make myself a trade. And that means learning applications like video editing and such. So I can actually create things. And that'll also, at the same time, if I'm not able to create content, it'll still let me get a job. And that requires me still to build a portfolio. So I'm kind of hitting a lot of areas in terms of study, like self-study. Because obviously a lot of schools are closed, but I can still get certifications. And I tell people, it's like getting certifications is good, but yet, especially in this day and age, it's honestly sad that we have devalued the educational system so much. That we need... An individual has to do so much now. It's honestly kind of ridiculous. Never mind if you actually have to start over in your career like I am. It's even a taller order. You know, I was thinking of playing Top Gun after this, but now at the point I'm thinking maybe I should do something else. Yeah, that's soda. So I've kind of been writing down tier certifications I think I can learn, or skills I can learn, and get certifications in to help improve my my personal portfolio. It's a knife, that's fine. Finally got over the spike pit. So obviously that'll also include, you know, rewriting my resume and such, so it's a lot more focused. And I think, like I said, the real thing is you have to now just create things now. And publish them online. And obviously if you can organize it to be in something like a website, I'm gonna fall apart here, yeah, I just took 2 points of damage. Completely unnecessary. Oh, come on! I hate myself. I hate myself. This is where it's falling apart. I'll use the soda. No! No! Stop that! Urgh. What? No! Come on. How'd you get up there? I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. Like, he has so long range. I can't kill him! I've fallen apart. Do a kick! Oh god, do a kick! That's the one thing about bad dudes. The game developers tried too hard to make, like, Yeah, we're gonna make punches and kicks at random. I don't think I can. Why? I had no problem beating this game literally last night. And now I'm struggling. It's a stream curse. That was 3 lives he just destroyed. I think that's the real big problem with our, like I said, our job market and our country and the skill sets that you have to get. Like, yeah, there is a skill gap. And unfortunately, our educational system is such garbage. Yeah, that's the other part, is I have such a problem working the 9 to 5 for a lot of companies now. Like, I can do it, it's not an issue, but it's, at the same time, the jobs that are effectively available, I can't even get those, I can't even get the interview to those jobs. Not even in the same country. Yeah, honestly, I think, here's the thing. You might not be in the same country, but unfortunately, you're still subject to the same technology that I am. So things like applicant tracking systems and such, when it comes to applying cold, so you're literally going up against, like, you're literally going up against the world, which is the really sad part. So all those things that, you know, we have to deal with together, like if we don't have a network or anything, which is one of the unfortunate parts about our society. We're not connected locally anymore, or even... So it's hard to do the things we're supposed to do. So it's like, what's considered professional doesn't really work anymore. Come on, seriously? Don't worry about it. Just tank it. Got a soda. Okay. Hopefully this works better. Not walking away far enough. Why are you so fast? Why am I having such a hard time with you? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with him, but I did. And it's annoying. He is annoying. You tried for load and hadn't... Yeah, like, it's... It sucks, honestly. Like, you have to find the person who can actually make the hiring decision, and that's... That in itself is such a major challenge that it's not... It's not even just not easy, it's just difficult. Well, here's the thing, COVID changed things, but didn't actually really change... It didn't change the systems. Like, all it did is just make more people apprehensive towards hiring people. Like, COVID was nothing more than a spark. It's not that not expanded, well, yeah, I guess expanded might work. That made the problems more well known. Those nunchucks! It's weird to think this game only has 3 songs. But it has... Oddly enough, I like it enough that it's like, I don't mind that it repeats. Oh, come on. Just kinda let him go. There we go. And run 2. This is where I gamed over last time. It was literally the final stage. I literally died at the final boss by jumping into helicopter blades. It was not my proudest moment. I completely forgot helicopter blades actually will do damage to you. Who would have thought? Yeah. Can I? Game! Come on! No, stop that. Please. I'm begging you. I need some mercy. How am I keep getting hit from that? There we go. Alright, hopefully this guy will be easy. Oh no, you can cheese the NES version of these bosses a lot easier than you can the arcade. The arcade ones, the scaling is off in the game, so it's not like allowing you to do this kind of, let's be honest, it's bullcrap. Gonna lose. Yep, I lost my life. He does 2 damage per. There we go, finally. I just need to walk up to him and just give him the, what is it, the Kenshiro chop. Come on. Oh. I'm just gonna do this now. What? Never seen you do that before! There we go. That's what I wanted. That is what I wanted. We've rescued the president. You know, oddly enough, this, like, I can never beat this game as a kid. But once I realized, like, you don't need to do the hurricane kick at all, or half of the things in your moveset in this game becomes a lot easier. And I mean a lot easier. There you go. That was Bad Dudes. Unfortunately, I failed the first time, but hey, we got it in the second. And, like, this was a very faithful recreation of the arcade game. For better and for worse. But I think, oddly enough, this is the better version of the game. Just because things are a little easier, you can take more damage. Oh, I'm sorry, no, well, yeah, okay, you can take more hits because you take less damage. That's the best way to put it. And of course, you could cheese some enemies that you wouldn't be able to do in the arcade version, because, like any other arcade game, they're quarter munchers. And yes, the president's chin is red, white, and blue. I don't know why, but it is. And there you go. That was Bad Dudes. So I was thinking, I'm gonna play really bad games. Well, actually, I guess maybe we could play one good game. I didn't really have an exact plan, but I wanted to actually stream a bit to kind of de-stress a bit. Like, I literally spent this week, which was really a mess with all this fallout that happened with a bunch of streamers, all the accusations and such. It's just that good old American burger sauce. You know, honestly, I'm actually surprised someone hasn't made a, and you could do it. It actually would be very simple, like a blue, ketchup or something. Or maybe maybe not ketchup, like mayo, white, ketchup, red. I don't know. I normally like my cheeseburgers plain, so literally meat, cheese, and the bun, and I'm usually satisfied. I'm trying to think something that you could color blue. Like a sauce, you know, so ketchup red, mayonnaise white, because, you know, let's be honest, if you're going to put something on your burger to prevent your bun from getting soggy, it's going to be mayonnaise. And then something blue, like, I guess you could create a blue mustard. If that would even be possible. Blue cheese? I don't know, I'm thinking like sauce dripping down your chin sort of thing, like the like Ronald Reagan here. And yeah, that's supposed to be Ronald Reagan. As a kid, I always thought, like, okay, the Bad Dudes for the arcade, that was Ronald Reagan. They specifically called him President Ronnie. But in the console version here, they just call him the President. And the time this was released, George H.W. Bush was president. So I actually thought, and honestly, the sprite kind of looked like him. I kind of went like, yeah, you know, that actually kind of looks like George H.W. Bush. That's what I actually related it to. But one other Patriot game deserves another. So I thought, why don't we try this? It's gonna be a pain in the butt because I never actually played. I played it, but I'd never obviously beaten it because it's another game. A lot of NES games were really, really difficult. We're gonna be playing some Top Gun. Which, oddly enough, has good intro music. To be fair, you don't think you've ever finished an NES game? Well, like, it depends when you were born. I mean, I played games when, like, I was not really remembering it, but yeah, we did have an Atari, but I remembered NES games a lot more. Anyway, can I... Oh, shoot, can I not? There you go, okay. Oh yeah, I think everyone... Like, here's the thing. Everyone's played an NES game, but let's be honest, very few of us have actually ever beaten it. Let's get ourselves... Let's get our... Honestly, I don't know if there's actually a power. Yeah, let's go with the wolf. Not even okay, Mario games are actually a lot more difficult than people say. Like, I would not want to play, like, the old school Mario games. Can I not? Can I guess I can't actually turn... I thought I had more control. This is literally just an up and down shooter, isn't it? Okay, I guess it can actually turn a little bit. Oh, I guess you can, actually. Okay. I guess you just can't turn directly left. It has to be up and diagonal, or down and diagonal. Right. Right. Do something about this. Okay, I guess I just need to go left to the right. Oh dear God. I'm going to fail this game so hard. It's gonna be funny. I don't remember how you fire your missiles, though. Fair that I can get hit. The NES was before your time. That also makes a lot of sense, actually. I wouldn't feel bad if the NES was before my time. Oh dear! Okay. Can I do this? No, I guess I can. This is like rail shooters before rail shooters existed. I could have sworn we could have, like, shot down, Also could have sworn you could have summoned a, reload. I also need to figure out how to fire my missiles here. Oh, there you go, okay. And this was the bane of every kid who ever played this game. This was the bane of every kid who played this game. Because everyone went with the flashing letters and not actually telling us what the speed we actually needed. I think it'll speed down? Yeah, let's speed down. Okay. Up. Oh, altitude needs to go up too. Okay. I'm trying to remember what the, alright, you have to do that too, still. This is honestly actually very annoying as a landing sequence. That is such annoying. That is very annoying. Destroy an enemy aircraft carrier. I died on the first level. I forgot how many stages there were in this game. I think there's maybe like 7, maybe 5? Like, I think this is as far as most people ever got in this game. 'Cause now we're actually going up against enemy fighters here. Oh no! It's such a... Yeah, that's really actually the biggest issue. It's such a long sequence. There we go. The heck? Oh dear! I didn't even realize there were actual enemies there. There we go. Let's use those missiles for that. Kinda wish, honestly, the stages in this game are a lot shorter. Especially when they just launch a bunch of missiles at you. Oh no! Like, it's more of you just have to be able to avoid everything. Or shoot the things down. So I wonder how many you actually have to shoot down here. A lot of aircraft carriers I've shot down here. Oh dear. What? Oh god, he's pushed back to stage 1. Oh, it's one of these games. Oh, this is really bad. Good jingles, though. There we go. I'm firing at the center, and it's still hard to hit them. I'm almost tempted to, like, missiles only. I will never know what happened to that missile. Oh no! Oh, come on! Maybe actually I do need a turbo button just for this game. Oddly enough, it has a good amount of checkpoints, though. I wonder if you could run into another plane in this game. Apparently not. Ain't too much, just had a turbo button. There you go. You know, it really sucks you can't tell what your hitbox is in this game. Really difficult. Or tell if the enemies are above you or below you. There you go, at least we got one. I think the music made like 5 minutes on rails. I wonder if it's the same every time. I think if we game over again, I might just move on to the next game. I want to try and beat at least one more game. This game is a lot more difficult than I thought. Long as we stay afloat. That. I'm gonna die. Okay, no, I didn't. Thank goodness. For a second, I thought I wasn't gonna make it. I want to see if I can get away with doing absolutely nothing on this stage. Because I hate the fact that missiles are instant game over. And they're already firing missiles at me. There. Just shoot down all the planes. That's all I want to do. Just fly higher than everyone else. Oh, cool, you can cancel missiles with missiles. That's actually useful. No. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt me. That is literally like the creed of this game. If you can't see it, it doesn't hurt you. Okay. For some of them, they're just gonna come right for you. Oh no! No! I don't see you. Just no. You don't exist. I also need... I'm just gonna ignore that one. Forget it. Destroy that one. Man, they really want... I guess technically there's a lot you could do. It is a way to deal with them. Honestly, I think that's how I originally played this game. It's like, I didn't know what I was doing. It was more like, okay, I'm just flying straight. And this was the other part that sucked about this game. Does this actually tell you the speed? How much speed do you need or something? Speed up. Or is it just like, yeah, it just tells me to speed up. Oh, okay, I guess you just need to speed up. I thought I would have been done with the stage by now. Maybe this game is like a 5-stage game instead. And we're back to our mission. No, where are you going? See a missile? Don't see a missile. No, no. Just, some of them you just gotta shoot down. They're just coming straight for you. I would like to land, please. Oh god! No, 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 no! Damn it! That was close. Game is rude. Game is very rude. Is that still alive? Oh, these things are taking more hits. Why are these things taking more hits now? I guess these are the enemies I was supposed to kill. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Damn it! I can't run away from my problems. I can't run away from my problems. I doubt this is obviously not the first rail shooter. But I think it was probably one of the more memorable rail shooters because it had a license on it. But there was one more game I kind of wanted to play as a way to kind of relax for a bit. I don't know if I'm going to bring back Beat the Backlog for a little bit. I'm honestly actually, like, I think that's my biggest issue. I don't know what I actually should be streaming. Because there's so many games that it could actually stream. Like, plenty of really, really good games and such, but I think part of streaming, like, what I want, what my ideas are in terms of streaming don't line up with the type of content I want to create. Or at least I have ideas about. But I need to build up the skill set to actually do it. Who actually developed this game? Acclaim. Have you heard of this game, Corluna? It's Trog. Dinosaurs vs. Cavemen. Produced by Interplay. Okay, so Acclaim and Interplay. Let me just jump on in. So this is a 50-level game. I'll actually give ourselves a little bit of a break here. We'll skip the first couple islands. So this is actually a collectathon game. A lot of NES games were very much collectathons. Out of here. One really cool thing, though. Your job, obviously, is to collect all the eggs, and then find the exit. Very simple objective. You know, ignore the cavemen who are trying to eat you alive. And thankfully, you can defend yourself. Oh. And there are plenty of warps as well. Very psychedelic game. It's a really cool game. I want to be a little bit faster. I think these are our last couple. And every time you see the Trog's cave, they think of something new. As a way to try and kill you and eat you. They thought of dinosaur pizza. This was an arcade game. It was actually... I don't know if it was popular, but it was definitely memorable because it was one of those 4-player games. Yeah, see, the cavemen can actually now create fire. One nice thing you can do as a dinosaur, you're pretty much invulnerable. Free to eat all of the Trogs. Because they're trying to eat you. And there's power-ups you get for each stage. Like the horseshoe makes you invulnerable for a period of time. Pineapple makes you completely invulnerable and lets you eat the Trogs. Oh, there's a warp. Sweet, I need the warp. I want the warp. Tar pits are very dangerous. You will instantly die if you touch them. We did skip a Trog invention. They created the wheel. This is a fun arcade game. It really is a fun arcade game. Yes, go with the flow. You can destroy the wheels. Wheels can also run into each other. And you can also freeze everything for a period of time. And there's another warp. Okay. I'll be more than happy to grab that. I don't remember this game having so many warps, but alright. I think every stage we've beaten now has had a warp. Diamond Way! Diamond Mine. Collect all the gems as fast as you can. This is a 2-player game. There are other continues and such. I think you need 2 players to be able to beat this one, maybe. Nope, actually barely made it. Barely. Usually every time you get a bonus stage, the Trogs will think of a new invention. I think there's 50 levels? NES games were very notorious for having a lot of levels for the arcade games. So this introduces springs. I'll actually just use one. Will toss you across the level, but the downside, you'll actually be vulnerable for a few seconds. But the game is well designed, at least, to squish you. The game will give you appropriate if I wasn't so dumb. Items. So the horseshoe is something I should be grabbing like crazy, but I'm not, because I'm a freaking moron here. No, but this is actually a fun NES game. And if you are playing multiplayer, it is actually a competition slash race, but primarily it's cooperative. I actually watched. And not all trogs will use the same technology. And when they're airborne like that, you get double points. I need that invulnerability. Oh, really? The exit's over there? Like I said, this is a nice, fun, casual arcade game. It gets very hectic, though. Like, actually, we're pretty much at the point where the game gets hectic, because I hate the springs. Thankfully, the guys on springs only take one hit to kill, but you're tracking so many things at once. Yourself, the dino, all of these shadows. Making sure you aren't... No! The pineapple went away. I was hoping I'd get the pineapple. Oh god, there's so many. No! Yeah, well, they are cavemen, and you're a tasty little dinosaur. I hate the spring enemies. Spring enemies are my bane of existence. They always destroy me. I think I may have beaten this game maybe twice in all the times I played this game. It does settle down a little bit, though. So it does settle down a little bit. So, like, we're out of those stages. For now, at least. No! Ah, darn, I wasn't fast enough. Thankfully, you do have continues. I'm just gonna grab it. Yeah, you could be eaten, you could be burned alive, you could be run over, you could be stomped on. It's all hilarious. Like, it's a very comedic game. But the way multiplayer works, though, is that you have your colored eggs, and your opponent has his color eggs. And it's more of a race to see who can actually get their eggs the fastest and make it out. So you're still very much collaborating. And you do have defense. But you gotta be a real button masher, though, for some of these guys. Oh, and that item up there in the upper right, that's a hot tamale. You can also trick the trogs into running off the edge. You're fast enough. That's that exit. I'm going for the horseshoe. Horseshoes will give you invulnerability, but it consistently reduces every time you beat a stage, or the further you are. The further you are, that's the best way to say it. Yeah, see, now they're combining technology. They're really combining technology. No! I thought I could make it into the teleporter. I need less trogs on the field. I personally like Spike better than Bloop, but for the sake of making things easy, first player is always going to be Bloop. Oh no, the invulnerability disappeared. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that's fine. Some Troggs will thankfully leave after a certain period of time. Here we go, barbecue. So barbecue, you actually, if you get the hot tamale item, you actually... They won't attack you, thankfully. Nah, I'm not gonna get them all. That was too slow. Sometimes some good old-fashioned clubbing is all you need. Those flowers there will actually increase your speed too. So enemies will become faster. And enemies will also create pits as well. That prevents you from actually going anywhere. Like I said, if you have a friend who want to kind of kill an afternoon playing a game like this, it's a lot of fun. The mushrooms there, they'll actually slow you down, so don't eat the mushrooms. Alright, where's my exit? Other side of the stage! Get me out of here. And we're only halfway done. I think this is the point where they don't give you any more one-ups. At the same time, this is where you really want to kind of control the field. I really wish I was faster. No! Thankfully, they allow good button mashing. Also, thankfully, they let you defend yourself. Just a little bit stressful. I don't know why I like a lot of the games that, like, are stupidly long. Like Snow Brothers, Bubble Bobble, Trog. Oh, and yes, you can actually, fall off the edge yourself. Oh, I should have got the tamale. Oh, damn it. Whatever, I have to take the mushroom anyway. Mushrooms can be good, sometimes you can get too fast. Oh, there's a warp! There's a warp. Give me that warp. Yes! Got it! I forgot, I thought warps didn't exist at this point. And yes, the enemies can kill themselves with their own inventions. It's quite hilarious when they do that. You'll also notice the, pineapples do also wear down really quickly, too. The later you go. Survival of the fittest and whatnot. Oh, God almighty, it's one of these islands. Oh no! Oh, the pineapple is gone. Yes, got it! No! I just noticed the warp at the end. Last second. Oh well. Guess I'm not skipping 3 levels. That's unfortunate. Well, at least we can eat more trogs. Alright. Damn it! I'm definitely not gonna get this, because they're just running all over the place. No, there's too many. Yep, 2 left. Damn. We must eat all the trogs before they eat us. Give me those 2. Well, then have you take those flowers. Take the mushroom. There, that's fine. It's gonna suck because I'm slow. This is like a very 90s game. Oh, that's so many Oh! Well, at least you got to eat. Oh, no. You do need to be careful, because you can end up moving so fast you can't control it. Of course. Of course I have to go the long way. Oh, come on. This is rude. Flowers, unfortunately, only last for so long. Stupid tar pits. Only one bridge. That's unfortunate. Thankfully... No! Aw, oh, come on. I thought I had him. Because if you're in the middle, they'll, like, walk... They'll walk pretty much right into your fist. And power-ups don't carry over from stage to stage to stage. And trust me, these trogs become very fast. I mean, very fast. Ah! I've lost control. I hope this game has 50 stages. I'm trying to remember how many continues to get. Oh, I already hate this. Oh yeah, the Trogs can run themselves over too with their own wheels. And depending on how you actually enter these things will also determine the direction you get thrown. So you actually have to be smart with the trampolines. And of course. This will do it. No! One reason I hate these stages. The ones that are only by trampoline. You don't get any invincibility frames. No! Ah, darn it. I wasn't able to turn around fast enough. So you can actually fall off the edge. Alright, no! I'm trying to find... I'm waiting for them to leave, because they have to leave. I literally can't jump over there. No! Damn it. It's a fun game. If a bit rough. No. Ah! Can we? Okay, we can't go back. Thank goodness we can't go back. And thankfully we're not on a timer either. But that's Trog. It's a fun game. I recommend it if you're a friend and you're looking to kill some time. And with things like Parsec and such, it might be possible. Depending on your connection, because I still think, though, and I really do wish, game developers of the present here, of 2020 and on, would still work on creating netcode for online play. Instead of relying on Steam Remote Play or Parsec. It's a good stopgap solution, but it's not always the best. I still have not had any good luck with either Parsec or Steam Remote Play. Like, it's nice that you can play with a friend who owns the game that you don't, but connection quality is still something at least American infrastructure is absolutely god-awful at. But I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. At the very least, we did beat bad dudes. But for now, unfortunately because of this week, there have not been a lot of people streaming, so maybe... You know what, actually, there's Liam 6. Actually, there are a few people who are streaming. There's Liam 6, and there's Secret Agent Jacob. I'm just gonna... You can go watch them. Liam 6 is doing a Ocarina of Time randomizer. He apparently takes part in weekly standard races. And then there's Secret Agent Jacob, who's also apparently doing a Legend of Zelda randomizer, except he's doing it with the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So, no matter what Zelda game you're playing, there's gonna be a randomizer for it now. But, until then, though, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have yourself a good weekend. I hope you definitely treat yourself well this weekend, given that last week has been really rough. But, and now you know about Truck. Honestly, like, part of me really does want to just stream more NES games, even if I can't beat them. I do like playing a lot of older NES games and such, because they're just enjoyable. They're fun. I always have a good time with them. But, until then though, have yourself a good weekend, and take care.